Yo guys, back at another video today. So guys, this may be like a unreasonable thing, but if you guys heard, a lot of people are saying the next God of War game, Kratos is going to Egypt, and they keep saying, why would Kratos go to Egypt, huh? Either he's going on a mission, or Atreus would get kidnapped. But they keep ruling out one of the most obvious things he could go there for. What if Atreus came back to Kratos and they actually went to Egypt to live there? Because in the game we can see Thor and Odin did break their house and they said they are trying to find a new place to stay. And after God of War Ragnarok, after the war, do you really think Kratos will stick around in the Norse realms? Not because of the gods, but that could also be a part of another thing. We can tie other situations together with each other as this. So let's say, oh, their house. They go to Egypt to live there. They make a house. They live like in a forest or in a pyramid. Atreus goes out hunting one day by himself. He gets kidnapped. Kratos goes looking for him, and instead of fighting Atreus, he finds Ra or other Egyptian gods. He will fight them until he finds out where his son is. Or they could go on a mission, and both Atreus and Kratos run into gods, as we can see in the other and older games, as God of War 1 and other games. In the God of War 2018, it publicly states you can see even in God of War Ragnarok. If you've ever done a Valhalla DLC, you'll see Tyr has a spear and like two swords, a blunt weapon that he can hit against his hand, making blood infused bombs kind of. A spear and a shield, and he has something else. But all of these weapons are from different places and lands. Now, I really personally don't know where some of these weapons came from, but I think the spear and shield actually may be from the ancient Greece. Because if we saw in God of War, Ghost of Sparta, you see Kratos also used a similar spear and shield. Now, to those two swords could have came from ancient Japan, a Japan mythology too. Now we don't know what God of War is planning next, but it may be big. Some God of War fans are saying we're gonna get a reboot. Some are saying we're getting Egypt. No one knows until we find out more evidence, guys. But for now, we just have to bear with it. And a few more things, and then I'll let you guys go. At first, I thought, oh, after God of War 3, the whole world just ends. When I saw God of War 2018, I thought Kratos brought the world back to life until I found out he was in the Norse lands. And another question is, would Kratos go back to ancient Greece and rebuild and fix all the god weapons he had? Just think, imagine playing a God of War 2025 game with the Claws of Hades, Nemean Cestus, Nemesis Wisps, and the Blades of Exile, the Head of Helios, Bow of Apollo, and of course we cannot forget the Boots of Hermes. That would be amazing. Now, see, we only have a few things from the Valhalla DLC we can kind of work off of. Here, so I think more so it will not be an Egyptian game, but rather a reboot season of God of War 3. Let me explain. So on Valhalla, get, think. When you finish Valhalla, you get the young Kratos skin and some of the Greek references. Like you go, it's like you're inside of Greece and you get the Blade of Olympus, and also the armor says. What I would recommend is here, because do not just automatically get like one armor set. I recommend getting all the glory or Spartan armor sets if you're gonna use young Kratos. It'll just make your game look so much better and make you have a whole better gameplay. Secondly, about the God of War thing, we see Kratos like it was kind of the desert of sands. It's almost like this one, but a lot. It's like a tournament of sands thing. It's so many hints that we get that it may be getting a reboot, but nobody is sure yet. But think, How cool would it be if you actually got to play as young Kratos in the next God of War game? Because God of War Valhalla and God of War Ragnarok sold out. The God of War franchise is one of the most loved things. But also think about Ghost of Tsushima. It's kind of like what, a samurai game or Japan? That's ancient Japan mythology. So think, what if Kratos went to ancient Japan and fought? Who was it? You know, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. Uh, Jin Sakai. What if he came to ancient Japan and fought Jin Sakai? Everybody would love this game. Cause think, if it like or think, they always say, oh, he may be going to Egypt. What if he Atreus goes to Greece, but something happens to him? Like, what is it? Let's see. Like, please share your thoughts on the comments on what the next game or any evidence will, and the top comment will get pinned on the next video. But guys, whatever the next game is, I'm pretty sure Sony's gonna go out big because we don't know how many more God of War games are actually coming out here. See, God of War Ragnarok was one of the best games automatically. When it came out, I was begging my parents to get it for me. I was like, Mom, please, 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 can I get it? I'll do my chores for a week. Literally, I loved when I got it. I had to do my chores for a whole year to get it because I saved up for it. I had to do, what was it? Yeah, because she gave me $1 every single chore. Now, some may say, so why didn't you just save up for 50 days? It's not because of that. It's because I also had to keep buying other things. Not just this. Now, I would absolutely love. See, one thing about it, I'd love to go into an Egyptian. Also, guys, I'm going to be playing a game called Black Myth Wukong. A lot of you guys don't know what this game is. You gotta try it. It's absolutely amazing. It's a guy, Wukong, who has a staff and you can get other abilities. It's very fun. Like, kind of mythology, but somebody please explain, what mythology is this man from? It says Black Myth Wukong, but guess what? I see no mythology. No Hindu mythology, no Japan mythology, no Greece, Norse, what? Hindu, Egyptian, what else? Like, I have I have no clue what mythology he is from. Like, he been from Hindu, Buddhism. Actually, no, I think he's from the Buddha mythology. Because as stated in the game, it says the Buddha tricked him into locking up some of his powers. Anyway, guys, that's some of my thoughts on God of War. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.